And my people, so you brought back with another music review, and this one right here is a very special one. I love this lady right here. I love this chick. Shout out to my boy Juice. He hit me up on Instagram. That's beautiful that I do these reviews and stuff, and I start getting love from, and like people just hit me up like just off the fact they know I love music or because they want to hear my review. So that's a positive, because I didn't know this was out at all. I didn't know she was dropping something, but this is H.E.R. I Used to Know Her Part 2. This another EP, and it's 8-song EP. Beautiful project. Like, I listened to it like 4 times. I was cutting my hair and stuff, just doing it and messing around, and just kept listening to it. Just kept listening to it. And at first, the first listen and stuff, like it was good, but it was different. It was different vibe from her. It came off when I first heard it. I was like, man, what is this right here? Because the intro, the first track is kind of weird. Like it comes on like old Negro spiritual or something, and then it gets into it, and it's not a negative thing. The vibe it gave me, like her early songs on here, or like the vibe of the project, is kind of like Anthony Hamilton Soul Life. I think that was the name of the project. It was an old Anthony Hamilton. It was like kind of like an album, but kind of like an EP. It was like just something he threw out there, but it was a CD. I have it somewhere in the collection, but it was it's very soulful, like old school soulful, like choir, church, a eerie movie type soulful. But number one, Carried Away, and she talking about love doesn't live here. Don't let it be for nothing before we get carried away. So she like, don't waste my time and do this, look, or don't make me fall into something, or we fall together. Let's not get carried away in this situation. And she kind of talking like why she's jaded with love. So that's the first track. Track 2, Can't Help Me. She's saying how hard it is to be with her, because she has her ways and she loves you, but you just gotta understand, like she's not a perfect person, and she got some ugly ways, and she probably been through some things and stuff, and look, you gotta deal with it. But look, this is me, and she being honest, she putting her cards on the table and stuff, so you gotta respect that. Track 3, I'm Not Okay. So it's kind of a trend on this album, like she's like in her feelings, and like she's kind of like looking in the mirror and talking about her evils of herself, her personality like disorders or whatever, like why she's jaded on love, why things are she's a certain way and stuff. You know, I'm not okay. She's dealing with the insecurities, wondering what homeboy up to when he's not around. So that's what she talking about on here. She like you out there, you in the world, you doing whatever, and like I'm not okay. I'm not okay because I'm in my feelings. I'm thinking about what's going on, and it's getting to me. So she's going through that on that track. Track 4, Take You There. Take You There is one of my favorite tracks, man. I love the vibe of that one. The previous track, that was one of my favorites also. Love the vibe of these tracks. Take You There. She talking about with you, heaven is a place on earth, and I'll take you there. Like it's beautiful being with you, and it's like heaven. It's like heaven. So look, I take it out. What's that? So hey, she kind of in her sensual bag on that one. Not like sensual like Rihanna type record or something, but she just like in her own way. Just look, hey, heaven is a place on earth. I take you there. Hey, I respect it. I respect it. Hey, girl. Hey, number 5, Going Interlude. And what she's talking about she got a busy schedule, and she out here in the world, she handling her business, and she want to see you, and this and that. But you gotta understand, look, hey, I'm going, I'm off to my ventures. I'm trying to handle my business in life. I'm going after something. I'm in pursuit of greatness. So look, my schedule busy. I'm going. So that's what she's saying on there. Number 6, Hard Place. And I really like this track. I really like this track. But Hard Place, she into it with Homeboy again. They fussing and fighting and hooping and howling and stuff. And she would rather be fighting with him than to be without him, period. Like, she don't know. She caught in between love and a hard place. It's like, I love you so much, but when we're together, it's like we stay at each other necks. But I don't have the courage to get away from you because I want to be with you because I love you. Like, she's saying a lot on this stuff, and not all these words I'm saying. Like, I'm just diving into it and giving my spin, but that's what it come off to me as on that record. Number 7, Fate. This a super soulful record right here. Like, I think some of these songs, like, on your next Netflix specials or some cinematic movies coming up, like, I really think these will be on soundtracks. Like, this right here, this could have played whenever Cleo got shot on Set It Off. It's that kind of record, like that kind of vibe. And I think it can be, like, if you in your feelings on this, you going through a breakup, or you going through something on this record, or if you drank a little bit, this project will give you tears. Like, I didn't cry on it or something. I'm not going through anything, but I can understand if somebody listens to this and they going through it with their home girl, with their home boy, not homeboy, with their boyfriend. Homeboy, that sounds too much like a dude, his partner or something. But if you going through it with your boo or whatever, and you in your feelings, this project will bring you to some tears and stuff. Number 8, Lord Is Coming. And she starts off with a beautiful spoken word poetry. And what she's talking about on here, she's talking about, like, people vices, what they into, what people promote nowadays, and talking about police violence, talking about the government, just all the negativities in the world, like how the world is in such a negative place. And with that being, she's talking about, like, it's so many ills of the world, like Lord is coming back, like in the Bible, it's something about it. What she's talking about on here is like, it's like in the Bible, in the days or something, like God is supposed to come back or something. This, to me, is like that vibe, like the Lord is coming. But this is a dope project. I feel like something in my eye. This is a dope project, man. I really like this. 8 songs. The only thing, like, I wouldn't say negative about it is, like, you know her. If you listen to music, like when I listen to it, there was always like them songs that I just get stuck in my head, that I could just hum over and over and just can't get it out of my head. These songs are very deep, very soulful. They don't really have that, like that hit or something that might be on the radio or something that's just gonna, like, stay into my head. Like, not yet. It's possibility of some joints, but it doesn't have that one or two on here. But just overall, project is dope as hell. I love it. But I'm gonna give it like a 8.5. I'm gonna give it like an 8.5 because there's room for, like, not improvement, but I just think that this was just something she had to get off her chest. And I don't know. I don't think this is the album. But she's supposed to have an album coming. So I want to give her a little bit more leeway for the album. So I'm gonna give this an 8.5 out of 10. But like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be the greatest of the most hated. Holla at your boy, man. Peace out.